Here are all the other guests. Lord and Lady Cheswicks have really gone whole hog. Look at all those banners. It says, come to our sex party. Stand, you shall not pass without an answer. An answer to what? The riddle of the ages. Don't you know the legend of the Sphinx? No, is that what you are, a Sphinx? What is that? I am the Sphinx, the dreadful creature with a human head and the body of a lion. To pass you must answer the same riddle I asked of Oedipus. Fail, and I will devour you as I did the unfortunate men of Thebes. Yikes, devour me, what's the riddle? What creatures walk on 4 legs in the morning, on 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening? Oh man, that's a tough one. Did you say man? You're correct. Man crawls on 4 legs as a baby in the morning of his life, walks on 2 legs as a grown person, and then in the evening of his years uses a 3rd leg of a cane. Well done. Whew. And who are you? Thing 1 and Thing 2? Carson's gonna punch him in the face. No. I'm Jennifer Eagle, and this is Carson Drew. Who are you? Le cat dans la chapeau. I'm sorry, I don't do French. El gato con sombrero. Huh? My French isn't that good yet. Obviously. Coeur de Lion? And I don't speak any Spanish, but I recognize that hat. You're the Cat in the Hat, aren't you? Jake and I used to love that book when we were little. That's me, the mischievous cat. Where'd my accent go? Here is my tail and here is my hat. Dr. Seuss wrote me in all rhymes, so as you see I must rhyme all the time. I remember reading books by Dr. Seuss when I was little. They're full of weird characters and crazy rhymes. And communism. Careful, woman child, that flash reminds me much of the fire, the red flower that your people love so. Who are you supposed to be besides a giant flaming homo? Surely you've read of me in the Jungle Book. My name is Shere Khan, Lord of the Jungle, foe of Mowgli. See where the cur burned my tail with his red flower. All the animals in the jungle fear me, even Kaa the snake, and Baloo the great bear. But I fear only Mowgli. He is a man-child now, but soon he will be a man, and man is the tiger's only enemy. This is Sir Toby's greatest mystery. Ugh, no pictures, please. The flash terrifies me. Oh, Pomeroy, how can anyone take you seriously after this? Sorry to be so jumpy, but I'm afraid it's my nature. Have you seen Dorothy, or the Tin Man? I must catch up with them. Dorothy? The Tin Man? I know who you are. You're the Cowardly Lion from the Wizard of Oz, right? Cowardly? Who are you calling cowardly? Eek! Was that a mouse? Oh dear, it's not my own fault I'm so timid. Blame Elf Frank Baum. Who's that? Someone who frightened you? You know, Jennifer, sometimes you're really dumb. Oh no, Elf Frank Baum wrote me this way. He's the author of the children's stories about Dorothy and the Land of Oz. The movie you've seen comes from those books. And we're done. I think we've played cat and mouse with this gatecrasher long enough. Pick the clues that show how each of the invited guests said they'd be disguised, and which one doesn't match up. Ancient Riddler, Giant Queer, Spotty Wiles, Those are the clues that prove our case. Now point out the feline figure that Lord Cheswick should unmask and boot out of the party. You got it! The guest dressed as the Cat in the Hat is really Spotty Wiles from the London Sun. To figure this one out, we had to use process of elimination. To do that, we find out each of the people who are who they said they would be and eliminate them from our list of suspects. Eventually, there will only be one name left, the guilty person. Lady Saltcoats told us that she was going to dress up as an ancient feline Riddler. One of the guests at the party dressed up as the Sphinx, a mythological typo, half-person, half-lion monster who asked riddles of travelers and ate those who couldn't answer. This ancient Riddler must have been Lady Saltcoats. Lieutenant Haversham told us that he was coming as England's Lionheart. He must have meant King Richard I, who is known as Richard Lionheart for his bravery and for his love of anal sex. Lord Pomeroy told us he was going to come as Dorothy's favorite fearful feline. He meant the Cowardly Lion, Dorothy's friend in The Wizard of Oz, who was fearful of everything. Sir Toby told us that he was going to come as Mowgli's enemy. Mowgli was a character in the Jungle Book, whose worst enemy was Shere Khan, the lame tiger. But when we were bringing invitations to people, none of them mentioned anything about coming as the Cat in the Hat, a character from a Dr. Seuss book. That must have been the gatecrasher, Spotty Wiles. Jake, get lost. Masquerade Marauder Unmasked. Lord and Lady Cheswick, the mysterious and wealthy owners of Cheswick Hall, threw another of their famous gala balls this weekend. This ball, set at fabulous Warwick Castle, was saved by the detective worth of American sleuths Carson Drew and Jennifer Eagle. Go Carson. Take that, Fenton. Carson unmasked a reporter sent to spy on our party, said Lord Alexander Cheswick. Strangely, the trespasser informed the police that his invitation came in a package sent by someone named McCavity. McCavity is the code name of the prankster that has been plaguing Scotland Yard with practical jokes and petty mischief. I think Carson is just marvelous, gushed Lady Sarah Cheswick. He discovered which of our costumed guests was not invited without seeing any of their faces. The end.